Hey, what is up, Bubs? I'm Hassan, and you are watching The Basic Concept, where I discuss personal growth, personal finance, and money every Monday. And because of the timing of the year, I want to talk to you guys about taxes one more time. I know it's a lovely topic that everybody look forward to, but we got to do it. First thing I want to share is that you should not be expecting a return or getting a return, period. The reason is very simple. Taxes are due on the amount of money that you made. So if you are getting a return or if you're expecting a return, that means that you overpaid your taxes throughout the year. You essentially let the government borrow money from you at no interest rate. So you were pretty much a free bank for the entire year. And a lot of people say, well, I'm getting a return, so how's that a bad thing? Well, the bad thing is that the return that you're getting is really your money that you let the government borrow for the entire year with zero interest on it. Even if you left it in a high interest savings account, you'd have gone a 1.8 to 2.5 depending on the bank and the time of the year. Now, 2.5% interest rate doesn't seem like a whole lot, but think about it this way. Inflation is roughly about 3% a year. So if you're getting 2.5 back, you're at least keeping the value of your money at inflation rate. So let's talk about numbers real quick. In 2019, the average return was around $2,500 in the US. Even if we say 2% is what you were gotten on the savings account, that's only $60 and some change. So definitely not a huge deal when it comes to getting interest on the money that you let the government borrow. However, the extra $2,500 ends up being a little over $200 per month in your pocket. So while the short-term results don't really make a huge difference, think about it in the long term. What would happen if instead of giving the government an extra $200 a month, you invested it into the stock market? Now, aside from the current pandemic that we're going through, the average annual return for the stock market is roughly around 8%. So let's say you put that money into the stock market at the 8% return, and you're putting that money for the last 30 years that you worked at. Now, if my math is right, that would be around $70,000 for the 30 years of working. And in 30 years, my friend, compound interest would have tripled your money approximately by then. So after 30 years, that would be approximately $280,000 if my math is right. So yeah, while short term is only $200 a month, $2,500 a year, in the long term it's close to $300,000 by the time you leave your workplace. So just consider that the next time that you're expecting a refund and you're getting excited about your refund. It's like, oh, I'm going to get $2,000 back or $2,500 back for that matter. And a lot of the time people get scared of the alternative that, oh, I'm going to owe taxes at the end of the year. That's really not that big of a deal. If you're making $80,000 a year and your taxes are roughly $18,000 for that year, you're going to pay $18,000 whether you pay it every month or if you pay it at the end of the year. So if you do get a refund this year, work with your tax professional and then also work with your payroll to design your taxes in such a way where you break even or might owe like a couple $100 at the end of the year. And on that note, paying taxes at the end of the year isn't really that bad of a thing. Yeah, it probably hurts paying all of that lump sum at the same time, but the total isn't any different. And again, if you invested the tax savings, you could be looking at a much better outcome as well. And a lot of this comes down to having discipline and having some financial education. So if you're looking forward to paying taxes at the end of the year instead of throughout the year, you should have a really good budget for that. So this way you're not overspending the money that you're getting and keeping enough for the tax bill when it comes. This way, when the taxes are due, you're just paying them off right away and not having to pay any interest rates or late fees or anything like that. Now, if you want to know more about how taxes work and how tax brackets work, I made a video recently about taxes. It's going to be linked in the description below if you want to check it out. And moving on to number 2, Roth IRA contributions for 2019. Yes, I said 2019, and I know the year is over. But for Roth contributions, you have till April 15 to fund for last year. So if you weren't able to max out the contributions during the year of 2019, you still have till April 15 to do so. And again, if you want to know more about Roth IRA and how that works, I'll have another video linked in the comments below to show you how that works and how you can potentially have $1 million account by the time you retire. Anyways, that's going to do it for this particular video. I wanted to make this video quick to get some points out. Like and subscribe if you found this video useful or helpful. And if you want to pick up some free stocks, Webull is still giving away 2 free stocks for signing up in an account. I'll have the link in the description below. Stay safe out there. And as always, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.